Hey guys, it is Dr. Ihrig here, and now we're going to be talking about scatter plots, correlation, and lines of best fit. Thank you to the people who came up with these wonderful pieces of information for us to look at. Okay, so scatter plots are basically graphs that have dots with no lines. So if we look at the picture below, all these things with dots, those are scatter plots. Now, scatter plots show relationships, not necessarily functions. So like right here, this wouldn't be a function because it doesn't pass the vertical line test, but they show relationships. And it also can show trends or patterns. A correlation is describing the relationship. The correlation can be positive, like in this first one, that it goes up, it's super tight. It could be kind of weak, where it does kind of flow up, but they're not super close to the line. Just like it can have a positive correlation, graphs can also have a negative correlation, meaning that they go down. If the dots are very close to the line, then it's a strong negative correlation. If they're further out from the line, then it's a weak. It's still a negative correlation, it's just weak. And if they're kind of like in between, like the three bears, then it would be moderate. If the dots are spread out all over the place, no correlation. So let's look here. Which equation most closely represents the line of best fit for this data? Well, if I look at this data, I can see that it probably goes somewhere like this. I'm guessing. So we want to have a graph that's kind of like that. And really going through the points, for example, 3, 6, going near the points 6, 10. Those are some points that I'm kind of interested in. Now, what I'm going to do for my graphing calculator is I'm just going to type in 3, 6 and 6, 10. You could have picked other points. I just picked a point kind of on the low end and kind of on the high end. Then I'm just going to type in each of these equations. I've got a of x, because I'm doing choice A, equals x. Well, that doesn't go near those points, so that's probably not it. I can do y equals 2/3 x plus 1. Those don't really go through those numbers too much, so that probably isn't it. I can do 3/2 x plus 4. That's closer, but not perfect. 3/2 x plus 1, choice D, and look it, that's pretty precise. That's the closest of the 4, so that's going to be the one that's the best line of fit. All right, let's take a look at this next one. Here, I'm going to kind of think, well, it probably is something like that. Just guess it. Like, I'm not going to say it's this one. That doesn't make sense. You want it to go through the dots. So it says the number of hours spent on math homework each week and the final exam grades for 12 students in Mr. Dillon's algebra class are plotted below. Based on the line of best fit, which exam is the best prediction for a student who spends about 4 hours a week? So there's my about guess. Here's 4 hours a week. Based on my guess, it would put it somewhere between 70 and 80. So let's see. Here's 62. So that would be right here. Here's 72, which is what I thought it was. Here's 82, and here's 92. Based on my guess of the line of best fit, the one that makes the most sense is probably going to be 72. All right, bye.